You may wonder, when am I going to get mine? When am I going to get my awakening, my enlightenment? So if that thought arises, look into it. Let's say that thought is here right now. Let's say there's an associated feeling that's uncomfortable, a feeling of lack, a feeling like I don't have everything I need, like I don't have the resources I need to be satisfied or okay. So what is it about the thought that associates with the feeling? If there's a thought here that says, when do I get mine? What if that thought can just be here? Like a story in a book, like a page, a paragraph, a sentence, one single thought. What if that thought doesn't refer to anything at all? It presupposes there's a future. It presupposes there's a you in such a way that you can move through time. It presupposes that there's something missing or lacking. It presupposes you don't have everything you need or want. So there's a lot of presuppositions, but as a single thought, when am I going to get my awakening? Where do those presuppositions actually exist? They only exist in another thought, the next thought, and the next thought, and the next thought. So we can unpack those hidden assumptions, those hidden beliefs, but still recognize the only thought that's here right now is, when am I going to get my realization, awakening, enlightenment? So if none of those assumptions are true or actually existing outside of another thought, and even then, that would just be another thought, we haven't moved, have we? There's just that thought. One thought that could be said to be making assumptions, but only if we engage other thoughts. Only if we believe that thought has truth to it, truth content, truth value. But what if it's just one thought, like a sentence in a book, such that the moment you close the book, it doesn't exist anymore? The story it points to is tucked away in the book, and attention turns to whatever else. So then, what's actually happening? Well, there may be that associated feeling, a sense that something isn't quite right with this moment. Maybe that's why we believed the thought that we can find it in another moment. So where's that sense? Where's the instinct or feeling or impression that something's not right with this moment? Where do you find it? Where do you feel it? Do you feel it in the body somewhere? In the sensation field? Track it down. Is it in the chest? The face, the mouth, throat? Is it in the gut? Maybe it's a combination. Might even be in the hands or feet. So this nucleus of discomfort, or we could even say contraction, is really a sensation. So let's investigate the sensation that's right here, right now, that we associate with not having enough, not being enough, needing something outside of this moment. Let's just feel into that. Let that be the only experience, or the only important experience. Put your attention there. Let the experience have your attention. Just feel. Is it moving? Is it still? Is it morphing? Is it pulsating? Just feel. 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 Let it call your attention in fully. Only feeling, only sensation. So if we take some time to do this, if you repeat this exercise when you're not watching the video, sit here for some time, spend time here with this sensation, knowing that it's the core of the experience saying, it's not enough, I'm not enough, something is needed that's not here, some set of conditions, some person, some object, some insight is needed for this to feel okay. Once you follow that down into the sensations themselves, the vivid sensations, just take some time to remain there with no goal, no agenda. We're not trying to learn something here. We're not trying to alter something. We're not trying to discover something new. We're not trying to get somewhere. We're just feeling, or allowing feeling to feel. There is only feeling, sensation. Now, once you have the instinct of what this is, how this feels, to remain just here, not imagining it, thinking about it, projecting it into the mind, trying to tie it into other things you realized or other insights, but able to fully experience sensation. Then you have the opportunity, although you don't have to do this, to inquire, where's the not enough in this experience, in the sensations? Search through the sensation itself. Do you find the point, the data point, or the information that says, I am not enough, or this is not enough? Where do you have to go to experience I am not enough? Well, you have to go into the mind. You'll probably find into a thought. But I want you to do this again and again until it's very clear that the sense of this moment not being enough, at the root of seeking, at the root of FOMO, fear of missing out, at the root of hoping for enlightenment, is rooted in the sensation. And this is where you can truly inquire into where the experience of I'm not enough, this is not enough, this is not okay, is actually existing, if anywhere. Where does the sensation become a label? Following the sensation. Maybe it's something like you're in a pool of water and you're moving through the water looking for the piece of information that says this is a pool, an ocean, a lake, in the water itself. When does it become a label? Or is there just immersion? But don't even conclude that. Just let the immersion take over again and again and again. Feel around. Is there a label here? Is there a conclusion that says not good enough? Now, this could be uncomfortable work. Sometimes it probably will be. Other times it may be meditative. But that doesn't matter. We're not judging the experience as good or bad, or successful or unsuccessful. We're not judging the experience at all. We're just experiencing it. And gently inquiring. Where does this become not enough? Where's the information that I'm referencing that says peace is not already here? We make the assumption when we search for peace. Where's the information that says enlightenment is not already here? We make that assumption when we search for enlightenment. Can't search for enlightenment because it will be enlightenment searching. But knowing that isn't going to help. You have to really see it. And you see it through feeling it. So the inquiry itself, that curiosity, that willingness to look closer and closer into experience, to feel with more exquisite sensitivity, that's your power here. That's your discernment. It's not even just yours. Reality has that sort of built into it. Clarity. And don't worry about what I mean by reality. I'm not describing some actually existing thing that you're going to find, but rather just a quality of presence. There's an exquisite clarity and a profound intimacy that are interwoven into all of experience in presence. This is where the intention for truth, for living truth, comes in contact with something that's beyond personal. It's impersonal. It's vast. But it's also extremely intimate. It's not somewhere else. It's a vastness that's contained in one sensation in the hand. It's contained in one movement of the breath. So keep looking. Do you find anything that tells you for certain that it's not already here? That there's something missing?